Alright, what's happening everybody? I'm your man Akeen and welcome to today's blog. Week 10 of the NFL season, here to give you some fantasy football tips for your key matchups this week. Starting at the quarterback position, Big Ben Roethlisberger of the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think you should bench him this week because the Steelers are facing a good Cincinnati defense. And I think you should bench Mike Wallace, the leading receiver for the Steelers. I think both these two players are going to struggle against a good Bengals defense. A couple of players that you should start over them, starting at quarterback, Matt Castle of the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to be playing against the worst pass defense team in the NFL, the Denver Broncos. Also, another player that you might want to use at quarterback is Mark Sanchez of the New York Jets. They're facing against the third worst pass defense team in the league, the Patriots. And I think both of these players can be well useful this week over Big Ben Roethlisberger. And at the receiver position, Lance Moore of the New Orleans Saints, he scored a touchdown last week, and he's getting more productivity as the season progresses in the NFL. And I think he can give you at least 10 points this week. Also, Steve Bresson of the Kansas City Chiefs, as I said, they're facing against the Broncos. Steve Bresson posted up 13 fantasy football points last week, and I think he could give you some valuable, decent backup points this week as your third receiver if you do not have him as a third receiver. Going into the running back position, Ahmad Bradshaw of the New York Giants, he will be out this week against the San Francisco 49ers, but this still doesn't matter. Brandon Jacobs is going to start this week, but San Francisco has the best rush defense team in the NFL, and they do not give up points to the running backs. Now, last week, Roy Halou Jr. showed some productivity last week, posting up 12 points against this Niner defense, and I think you should start this player over Brandon Jacobs for this week. Washington, they're playing against the Miami Dolphins, and I think Roy Halou Jr. could get you at least 15 points this week. He had a lot of receiving yards last week, getting just nearly over 100 yards receiving, and I think he could give you some good, valuable points because as the season progresses, he's going to get more carries going towards the end of the season. And another running back that you might want to play is Chris Johnson of the Tennessee Titans. They're facing against the Carolina Panthers, who give up the most fantasy football points to a running back this season. Chris Johnson is expected to start. He showed a little hope last week when he had a couple of 10-yard rushes against the Cincinnati Bengals, and I think he could have a good game against the Carolina Panthers. At least 15 points. Come on, Chris Johnson. Do not let me down. And another a defense that you should start this week is the Philadelphia defense against the Arizona Cardinals. Beanie but Wells is getting banged up. Kevin Cobb, he might be out this week again, and they're struggling offensively. So I think with all those named players like Asamoah and Asante Samuel, as well as Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie, that secondary, also Justin Badman, Trent Cole, I think they should have a good game against John Skelton starting at quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals. So you should definitely start the Philadelphia defense. Now, the next time I'm going to catch you guys is on next Friday for week 11 of the NFL season. Thank you for watching today's blog. From Sports News Insider, I'm your man Akeen McCall. Be easy.